Welcome to Chart Monkeys. This is the official CyberKongz weekly show, live right now on twitch.tv/Chart Monkeys, X the same place, YouTube the same place. My name's Huda. I have here who I think is the coolest motherfucker in all of crypto, all of NFTs. I mean that. Who agrees? In fact, who agrees here? And who is here? Kelly's here. What's up? Rarebo's here. What's up? Who else? Sven is here. Furtheron's here. I think they all agree. Hang on. Let me unmute you here, Henry.
Oh, man.
It's quite the intro.
Wow. How to live up to that, sir. Hey, how's it going?
It's going, dude. It's going. How's everything?
Yeah, it's good. My computer's super slow, go figure, and I'm trying to post the link in some of the group chats that I'm still in. Okay. And it's funny because Jed's show is at the same time, so I feel like I'm coming over the top a little bit. You know what I mean? Because he literally posts his link, and now I'm posting ours.
I think that's fine. He puts that in enough places. It's fine. Yeah. You go right on top. Sandwich that bad boy. In
Everyone
fact,
knows.
The only messages I get from Jed are his shows.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Jed.
Yeah. A lot of shows.
Yeah.
You know? So welcome to fucking Wednesday.
It's Wednesday
already.
No guests today, right? We had a good run with guests.
Oh, well, Luca was supposed to be this week, and he had to reschedule for next week. So he had to do more show prep.
I mean, that's what you do when you come to Chart Monkeys.
That's right. Yeah.
You got to do. He's like, hang on, a week wasn't enough. He's like, I got to dive in. I
should have warned everybody. Like, Luca's not coming for the 4 people that are here for Luca. He's not going to be here today. We were chatting last week, and then I randomly saw the email on Friday or something, and they're like, "Can we reschedule for the following week?"
Busy guy. That's funny. I swear to God, I thought you mentioned it at the end of our show last week, but no, you didn't know until Friday. Yeah, sorry guys.
Shit, even Ross pulled up today in the middle of full on degeneracy out there, all kinds of shit minting today, and Ross found time today to come to hear about Luca. Sorry, Ross.
Come back
next week. Next week.
Maybe.
Here we are. All right. Maybe. Let's fucking do it, man. It's
boy.
It is saucy out there.
You know what? Fuck, man. I don't know how people are feeling. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm feeling. We had last week, we got the inoculation, right? We got the Michael Saylor shot. We got the 32 Bitcoin sold, and kind of the whole space losing their shit. Now, actually, I don't think this space lost their shit, but the market kind of as a whole maybe did. But there was so much else going on. I still would chalk most of what was happening to the war in Iran, and there was a jobs report that came out that was actually good, but bad if you're looking for rate cuts. By the way, FOMC next week, so we get our first little taste of I guess how they're thinking about.
Don't we get inflation today?
Got it already.
Oh, what was it?
As expected, but high 4.2%.
Oh, they were thinking that could dump. Did we dump?
Yeah. Actually, let's look. Actually, you know what? We were, and actually the Nasdaq has. I think it's actually. I think I got it somewhere here to pull up. But yeah, the market's not looking great. Crypto's looking okay. I'm actually surprised. I thought we'd be back to 60 or so now, but here we are, 62.4, ETH 1600. ETH feels bad when it's at 15. There's just certain numbers that feel worse than others. You heard me go in that full retard mode with numbers and how they feel. 15 ETH feels bad. 16 doesn't bug me as much, but no, actually we're up in the past 24 hours. So I'm kind of surprised to see it, but yeah, we're
very bullish on holding 16.
Look how well we're holding. Look how well, dude. How low did Bitcoin get last week? Did it touch 58?
I feel like it got to 59. Maybe it got to 58 for a blip.
It felt pretty bad last week. I think most people were like, hang on, let me see right here. On the 5th, 59 looks like our low. We resumed the whole, we're going to 40, we're going to 50, somewhere in that range. Bottom's not in, all that stuff, which I agree. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I think that makes sense that we have lower to go. But let's see if we're on that path now, because as quickly as that happened, there was a decent little recovery over the weekend. And I saw people starting to, buy NFTs again, and people starting to talk bullish. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was the worst of it. And we're, game back on. So the 32 Bitcoin sell off maybe meant nothing. And Michael Saylor and Strategy bought more Bitcoin. So Sunday they did their thing. They posted the chart with a little red, orange dot on there. So buying Bitcoin, and they did. They bought Bitcoin. How much? They bought a little over $100 million worth of Bitcoin again. So
okay,
yeah, no.
Damn, that's a clip.
It's a decent chunk. They've done the, I don't know. I see, a lot of names that you respect out there talking about how bad Strategy is looking, how bad it's setting up to be. And I don't know. And I had mentioned this on my stream this weekend. I'm like, dude, I need to like not know this. I need to really understand this so I can have a good take on it, right? Like, how does it work? Is it all bullshit? Is it a big old Ponzi? Like, I don't know. Anybody who has a take on Strategy, good or bad, I agree with it when I'm reading your take. I'm like, no, you're right. You're right. It's fucking awful. It's the craziest Ponzi, and it's gonna break crypto. And then you get somebody like Pio talking about it, and he's like, you guys aren't understanding it. I'm like, no, you're right. I don't get it. I think you're right, Pio. I think it's a great thing. So
the best kind of Ponzi in this crypto space is the one that no one understands.
Yeah, that's actually facts. That's
like I remember with we all know the Strategy tokens now, but I remember when Punkster came out, and I just remember being in voice chat. We were talking about like how it works and like what would happen when things ran up and what would happen when things were down. And like the reality was at that time when it was so new, you were thinking out all these things, and I don't want to say it was hard to wrap your head around, but it kind of was. Now it's like, no, you totally fucking get it. But at the time it was like, oh, and so it was just people FOMO'd, and I've read about Strategy, and I'm like, okay, I hear what they're saying, but and I hear the warnings, and I hear the people that are bullish, more warnings than bullish people. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm too stupid to understand it.
I always would tell people too, like the secret, the most important ingredient for having a project or a coin or whatever that goes to like just the stupidest numbers is that people don't understand it. It's the single most important thing. Like you need the hype and marketing and whatever, but like you need people to believe there's no top.
Sorry.
That was it. You have to believe there's no top, and that means you don't understand it.
There's been like a little shield around NFTs with, everything that happened last week. And somehow we're like, we're just not paying attention to the noise, and we're happy that there's an area in crypto, and it happens to be our area where like, there's still shit happening. Pepe Explorers minted this morning. They're over 0.01. I'm not trying to pretend like, oh my gosh, that's incredible. But like we were, it was a 10K collection. It wasn't, a month and a half ago that we were hoping that you could see something like that. You couldn't even see it paid 10K mint at that time. Now we're like, okay, yeah, you can see it. We've still had shit cooking like Penimals and NPCs.
I love those.
And bonsais, and like there's just been all kinds of dude, it's so neurotic in Wall Street Kongs right now. It's so neurotic, especially like a day like today where you got a lot of mints happening, and it's fucking great. It's fucking great, dude.
I gotta jump back in.
What a fucking privilege to have Wall Street Kongs, because sorry, I'm going on long here. We got something we want to talk about, or
cook Henry.
When we were talking about something last night, I don't remember what it was. It might have been NPCs, and we're just talking about just NFTs in general. And we were talking about Quirkies, and Poppy had talked about, somebody had posted about how Quirkies had kept the floor above 1 ETH for a bit, like since whatever, some months, right? And I'm like, that's great. Like, and the thing is, I know how they do that. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into like trying to keep a floor up. There just is, we don't do that in Kongs. Like, we just don't. Like, the floor is what it is. When Floor Protocol got exploited the other day and somebody dumped 20 babies, it's like, well, babies are on sale. And some people got good entries. But I was thinking, like, dude, we've kept a 1 ETH floor price on Gen Kongs for over 5 years now. Literally 5 years without doing anything to like officially prop it up. But the point to all that was somebody had, I'm new into Quirkies. This person was in Quirkies for years. And he's just like, when you're waiting for the IP play, you're just waiting for whatever's going to happen, and you're collecting and you're holding. there are few places like Kong's where like if you buy that NFT and if you want to make use of that NFT, and there's other places you can do this, I'm sure, but I'm like, that baby, that evolution Kong is your entry into an ecosystem where when this shit is happening, like this market specifically around NFTs, and definitely when we get into shit coins, like you can fucking cook. There's literally no better spend of 0.15 ETH right now than to get an evolution. It might even be 0.13 and get into Wall Street Kongs and start seeing like every single fucking mint that's happening early. Every mint that's happening early. Everything. NPCs, Penimals, Pepe Explorers, like whatever is happening, it is in this neurotic, degenerate chat. And I, like Rarebro said, blessed to be a CyberKong and get access. I genuinely feel that. I'm like, dude, we are so lucky that we all, like the whole community, created this zone that is all, dude, doesn't matter. Bearable, it's always going on. Whatever there is going on out there, that's a place where it's being talked about. And there's others. I'm not saying it's the only game in town, but it's one of the best. Literally one of the best. I mean, to me, it is the best. Oh, I can't.
Thank you. No, I was muted. Some love to WSK. Got him on screen right now. Fuck, it is fucking crazy there, man. It's crazy. I need to jump in. I need to jump in, dude.
Atari was saying like this morning in our group chat, and he's like, I need to check in with you on what's happening for the day. So just go into Wall Street Kongs, and he's like, it's crazy in there. Like I can't keep up on it, kind of thing. And it's like, no, that's normal. It is so normal. You cannot go into Wall Street Kongs for the first time and be like, cool, I get it. You got to get in there and you got to get acclimated to the water. You just have to, and you start to understand how the chat flows and who knows what. But once you get a feel for it, it's the best, dude. Yeah. It's literally the best,
dude. It's like rapids sometimes. I would always say that to you back in the day too. I'm like, I go in and I can't even get any footing to start. You most likely won't have your footing to start, but it doesn't take long. You just hang in there and chat, and you get a feel for like what's like where's the current taking us these days today. And you get it pretty damn quick, but it's great. I had not been doing much in Discord for the past like few weeks at least, or maybe even like month or two. Like really throttled back, and just this week I'm like, nah, dude. It's like I miss people, I miss the chats and the fucking degeneracy, man. So it's go time again, and that's the spot, And
if you're listening, if you're not a Kong and you're listening, come into our main chat. It's called Monkey Business, and just ping me, and I'll give you temporary access to Wall Street Kongs. You can come in for a couple weeks, check it out. We just had a guy, Paxalato. Dude, I rolled him in Wall Street Kongs. I gave him the role for months, bro. Months, where I just had this feeling with him, like if he got a win, if he stacked, and he said, like, I'm eventually going to get an Evo. Like and this week he did, and I was so fucking happy for him, because he was a guy that I was just like, he wants to be here. He's chatty. He just didn't have the funds, like he didn't have the money to spend, $400 on a Kong. And finally, he got a win where he could part with some ETH, and he bought an Evo, and that's just there he is.
There he is, fucking awesome. That's an Evo.
Well, that was the baby, but I don't know if he evolved it yet or not. Man. He sent it to his vault, and then like he just doesn't want to connect anything to it. So I still gave him a Wall Street Kongs pass right now. But I was just happy for the guy.
I just love the OG baby collection is still the best. The fucking best. I love my Genesis Kong, but the babies are just something different, special for me. Dude, randomly just thought of this as you were saying he doesn't connect his wallet and stuff, right? I finally went and revoked all the permissions, all the approvals to all my wallets, my main wallets. I finally withdrew them because like the new Anthropic model just went live, right? They put out Mythos. But a dumbed down version of Mythos, they call it Fable. So hopefully it's like a little, I mean, it sucks. I want the full thing, right? I want mayhem mode, dude. I want the full thing out there. I want people to go crazy. So they gave us a watered down version called Fable or Fables. But I'm like, dude, I'm not risking it with all the compromises that have gone on lately, and everybody's saying it's like the Zcash thing, right? That compromise, that thing was found with I think Claude, and then they reproduced it using GPT. I'm like, dude, it's just going to get worse. So like, this is probably a good reminder, guys. Go to revoke.cash and revoke I did everything, dude. I had like 250 things I had to revoke on my main wallet. It's probably a good time to go clean it up, boys. Just saying.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Good call. We've had some protocols get compromised lately, or exploited, I should say, is probably the better word.
Yeah. Okay, dude. About the exploit, the flooring, it's flooring protocol, right?
Yeah, floor protocol. Yep.
That was crazy. Congrats on making the list, by the way. There it is. Yeah, revoke.cash, safe. You should definitely do it. Here's the thing, too. Revoke.cash, the last time I went and I tried to like revoke everything, I thought it was going to cost like 0.3 ETH or something like that, like really expensive. And I'm like, dude, it's not like crazy, but also I don't have 0.3 to spend right now. And so I didn't because I thought it would cost too much. When I did it yesterday, it was like a couple, like $2, $3. It doesn't cost anything at all now to revoke a whole bunch of permissions. So if that was ever a hang up for you guys, like it's fine now. So just a heads up. Okay. Flooring exploited. Congrats on the list. I saw somebody tweeted out the compromised collections or collections that got hit, and there was a CyberKongs on it. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome seeing you show up on a list. Normally it's these are the grails. These are the blue chips at NFTs, right? And you never get your love there. You did make the list.
Well, we made a list, and Quit gave a shout out for it was the Kongs that turned him onto it. That was the whole thing was they didn't know about it. And I had DM'd him because it was somebody in Kongs that had DM'd me, and like Kongs were on it early. We saw what was happening, and then it's Sunday, right? So like devs aren't just like at a computer, and by the time I had gotten to Sven, Quit was already on it. I just messaged him to say like, hey, what's going on here? And he looked at and you know what, they were able to save a bunch of apes and some punks and an Azuki, some captains, a whole bunch of stuff. They didn't save any Kongs. I'm not 100% sure why. I don't know why. I'm assuming they couldn't, but hey, we played our role in being the protectors of Web3.
Dude, they got a lot, huh? Like the big run on these things 3 days ago, that would be the ones taken from flooring.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we're talking like a couple dozen, a few dozen.
The last I had counted, it was around like 18 to 19. There was something like that. There was 59 babies in there, so. I don't even know the post-mortem on how many like he ended up with, but it was a lot.
So I'm trying to make sense of these. There's like this account sold a bunch to take my bid.
Yeah,
like
that's
10.
Rickfish. Yep.
Okay, and then there's all of these from this address.
Yeah.
So it's like another 15 there, and then there's take my bid, selling a whole bunch.
Yeah, take my bid. That's Rickfish. So he's a holder that puts bids out there. Dude, it could have been more than 20. Like I said, it there was a lot.
It looks like a lot. Damn, dude.
Yeah, we got. What's the floor? I mean, for having that happen and not, what are you gonna fucking do, man? It's like a wallet got drained and somebody's just dumping. Like, what are you gonna do?
That's what I like is just your reaction to it. I think some people would be freaking out and fuck, but this is like you with everything. It's like how people sell, how people collect, however you want to do your thing. Just do it your way. Do it. It is what it is. Like, what are you going to do about it? I like that approach to just fucking everything.
Do you know what's so funny is like, if this would have happened probably even 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I would have felt really fucking different. Like, oh my God, like, what do you do? And I know how these people feel about their floors, protect the floor. And I don't know. There's just something about like, dude, this is just like, this shit happens. You cannot fix everything that happens. Somebody exploited something. Rickfish has bids out there. They got dumped into. Some people got to buy stuff and make a cheaper entry into Kongs. But like, yeah, what am I gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Go in and then buy all the assets just to be like, all right, well, this guy I'm not Coco. Coco. I can't absorb it. So you just you just let the market do what it's gonna do. And I don't want to say I don't care. Of course I care, but what do you do? So you move on from it. But it was nice of Quit to give a shout out to Kongs. I'm waiting for the bounty. They got 8 apes. They owe me at least one.
That'd be sweet. I'm going to show you what they did recover here. But just a quick heads up. Trump just said this 30 minutes ago. The U.S. military will hit Iran hard today. We're going to hit Iran hard today in case you don't turn on your TV. So mark it. I'm going to peek at it in a second. Let's let it build a little bit, but let's see how we're reacking. But anyway,
long oil.
I guess
no,
so.
No, I don't know. Sven's the master on that.
Yeah. Whatever. There was a bug on flooring. I think people could just mint infinite tokens. And then
I think the exploit
was
you can mint them for free. Yep. And then you could use that and swap it for the NFT.
Man, ugly. Here is what Figgy and whoever else from the Bored Apes, what they did. They took their money and they bought up a whole, I think like all the assets that would be at risk of getting, bought up over there. So they bought 29 Bored Apes, 4 mutants, 1 Kennel Club, 2 CryptoPunks, 1 Azuki, 2 Elementals, 26 Captains, 1 Moonbird, 2 Doodles, 0 Kongs. That is, that's fuck. Well,
There's
you know what? They didn't do any Nakamigos. I saw 200. Actually, I think I got it here. 250 Nakamigos.
Oh yeah,
got grabbed and dumped too. It's like, whew, it's a lot.
I have to assume that Quit, if he could have saved Kongs, there's no way he wouldn't have. That's the only thing I could assume. Like, I don't think it was, hey, we're gonna save these and not those. I don't think it would be hilarious if that's what it was. Like, hey, we let them know, but then they got an Azuki over baby Kongs. But I don't think that's the case. Quit is a good dude. By the way, like behind the scenes, he's always been awesome to Kongs. He has a Gen Kong. He doesn't tweet about it, none of that stuff. But like, he's always been good. If he's seen something in a contract that like could be exploited, he's DM'd. Like, good dude. I can't say anything bad about him.
Yeah, really cool guy. And I like seeing like Bored Apes like leading in that way, like coming in and helping even when it's not their collection, right? I like that. Hope we see more of that. I think with Figgy at the helm, especially. I think I think other guys who Garga, Gordon, I think they would have done the same thing. But I love seeing that. I think that's like an important role for Bored Apes to play. Like protectors, because you guys play that role too. You guys are protectors in your own way too. So I dig it. Do you not like it?
No. I think anytime the space helps the space out, it's a good thing. I don't think that's fuddable at all. I just always find it funny that like at the center of this is really like Kongs were on it, Kongs alerted. And by the way, like I don't need Figgy to go out there and be like, God bless the Cyber Kongs. And it was nice of Quit to put us in the 15th post on the thread. But
16.
Fair. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I said, I think we have AIDS or something. There's something about Kongs where people respect it, but like not enough to be like, let's go, bro, support these guys. But
I think there's like a comfort there. It's like taken for granted kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like respect and all that, but it's like they're always there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's something there.
Yeah.
There's something
there
about
is.
it, but
there is. But, yeah, good for them. I thought that was a nice move on their end.
Yeah, and now I don't know how this has played out. Anybody reimbursed? Anybody made whole? I don't know who would be made whole exactly, but we'll see. Dude, there's a big Pudgy Penguin sale yesterday, day before, whatever. Almost 150 ETH, so $250,000. The left facing Pudgy goes to Adam Weitzman.
Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. I offered him. I tweeted at him yesterday, and I'm hoping DMs are still open, Adam. If you listen to Spaces, I found an extremely rare Kong, never been listed. Go to my account, you'll probably see it. It's a rare one. I'd be willing to part with it for the right amount of money. Boom!
Oh,
look
wow.
at that fucking thing.
Jesus Christ!
Nobody's ever seen that one before.
Is that a 1/1?
DMs are open.
Wow.
DMs are open. It's a great Pudgy sale. So yeah, it's a great Pudgy sale. It's good for Pudgies.
It's wild to think how many like I don't know. the amount of supply he owns in a lot of collections is wild. Do you know what's wild is that I use Adam Weitzman's recycling company. They have a local branch by me. And, oh, no shit.
Yeah, we're basically, I said last night, like in some ways we are business partners.
You should put that in your bio.
Dude, that's a great idea.
What I noticed with Adam? This is so fucking random. You ever see where people like you take a picture with somebody and then people like draw the lines on it? Like you're looking for who's like the power one. You just
No.
look to see who's leaning into who or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I've not seen that. He's always leaning.
He's always leaning, but with women, he leans real hard. Whenever it's a woman, he's like, it's like almost sideways.
But I looked at that, and I think he does it in a respect way, because I don't know if I've
Green
ever
line.
really seen him
There it
put
is.
hands on them.
No hands, but a
Hands in
different
the
kind of
pocket
lean.
and leans in, and that's his pose. Like I don't really have a pose.
I want to see if I can find one.
There it is.
There's a
Look
good
at
example. No hands though. Hands hovering. Good man. Good man.
It's a
but
head tilt.
Strong lean. And her lean the other way. Like the lines mean something.
When I meet him, I'm gonna meet him like this.
Well, he's leaning into the dude too. Oh, dude, you should lean. So you should literally
Hey.
be shoving his head with your head. like
He's a
Yeah.
character, and to be completely honest, I like him, and I actually like that he's not in Kongs. Like I say that in like a nice way. Like to be the 48th project that he's bought into is like, if it ever happens, cool. But I kind of like that he stayed away from us.
Yeah.
He still replies to Kongs and likes their tweets or whoever's running his account. But he's good for the space. He buys things.
Not much lean there. No, yeah. I like that.
He's
Good
a tribe,
things.
right? He's a Jew.
He looks it.
It's got to be.
Yeah, I think
Wexton
so.
feels pretty Jewish.
It's a very Jewy name. Yeah. Okay. By the way, he does lean with everybody. Just some people a little less, but he is a leaner. He's definitely a leaner. So okay.
I
Cool
respect
shit.
that.
Couple other quick things. I thought this was kind of cool. I thought it was really cool, and then I was looking more. I'm like, oh, it's cool. There's a Mr. Beast signed card in Gary V's VFriend cards. And everybody's doing the card thing. In fact, we'll talk about that in a quick second. But I thought that was, Gary's still fucking Gary. He's got motion. He just does. It's Gary.
Yeah.
Luca thinks if you have 100 ETH, anything less, you should be parking it in a Pudgy Penguin. You should be, because it's a hedge against what ETH price.
I don't hate that.
I don't. I kind of look at NFTs as a really. I know most people probably disagree, but I think NFTs are a pretty interesting store of value in the right ones, in the right NFTs. They are.
So I sold a normie at like either 0.35 or 0.36, and I made some plays with it. Bought into Penimals and a bunch of other things, and I needed some liquidity, and it did well. Also, it was a gift from our older brother, and he told me from the beginning, like, you can sell this. So it was, my cost basis was free. It was all profit. Thanks, Tickles. But I just bought into it the other day. Didn't quite catch the bottom, but like 0.399. And I was like, man, I think this is a better place to park ETH than just having ETH. And it kind of proved right. Me and Edu had talked about it quite a bit, and we both kind of bought in, within, 12 hours of each other. And I feel like there's a similar thesis with normies that there is with like parking it in some blue chips. Yeah, what is the Pudgy floor right now? I've not checked in forever. 4 something or
yeah, let's see. And by the way, normies hit what 0.5 something this morning?
5.4 earlier.
Man, dig it. Pudgy's 4.3.
Yeah. They probably dip into the 3s, I would guess. I mean, I don't know. But what are apes at?
9. They're still over 9. By the way, for the chat, because I've done this with Bored Apes before, but for Pudgies, what's the number they fall to where you're buying it? Right? For me, Bored Apes were like, I don't even know at 5 if I would. I don't know at 4. I'm not sure at 3. Like, I don't know. It's a little different these days, but like, what's your guys' number with Pudgies? Where do they fall where you're like, you're going to sell something to make sure you get a Pudgy? Would you have a number, Henry? Is there any number?
Like for me to do it, I'd have to rotate out of a V1. And so like, I think it'd have to be like 2 ETH for me to feel like, yeah, and I don't think they go there. Right. But yeah, at 2, I'd be seriously looking to make a move.
Yeah. That sounds pretty,
but like
reasonable.
you gotta have some money to just like, if you're willing to throw 4 or 5 grand into something, you gotta have some money. You gotta have liquidity. So yep. I think to his point, like at 100 ETH, if you were just sitting on a stack, probably wouldn't mind parting with like some of it. Certainly not all of it.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's fair. I've always thought that, again, the right collection. I just think it's if you're here for the long haul, I think it's a great place to put them. I thought this was funny too, right? The revolutionary art collab. So this was that, Big Doodles
Game.
collab.
Yeah.
It did all right. It did all right on secondary, but it's like for how long? And you look at it now, I forget what they minted for. I don't remember the price. Oh, wait.
The first one. The pink ones, this says 0.25 to 0.1. The first one that they did was an 08, so that must be that. And then the pink one, which I think was rare, was maybe that.
Okay. I just want to peek where they're at now. So they're basically at mint price. And then I feel like there were three. Like tiers or whatever. Maybe it was just two, but
I mean,
actually, I think they were even split into separate collections too. Here, let's peek here. Yeah, they're different collections, I think. Could be wrong. Either way, I think they didn't hold up as well as a lot of people were hoping. I is what it looks like. They kind of did what I thought they would do, like around what I thought they'd do, but still dig it. I still want to see more of that shit. I just, it's like the Bored Ape and the cigar, boxes they're doing. I love that stuff, man. Also, that just brings me back to, we talked about, I think even last week, but it brings me back to this stuff, like the Mona Lisa. I remember buying that when that came out. I mean, 2 years ago at this point, and then Starry Night. I'm shocked they're holding up where they're at too. I need to see if there's volume, but I remember getting an ETH out of these things, and nobody was paying attention to this site, man. Nobody was watching this stuff, and yeah, there's I think
for one of them. I don't think for all of them. I feel like the pink one. I feel like Warner was saying there was a physical for it, but dude, the thing is, like, man, the people don't want to believe what this is. And that's fine, right? I am fine with the Santa Claus theory. I'm fine with letting people think that some dude comes down the chimney and puts gifts in, right? I'm fine with people thinking that people give a shit about the art. I'm fine with people thinking they give a shit about the IP. It's fine. In this safe space, I would say all of the data shows that all of the people who actually believe that are retards. And that thesis may play out one day, but the people who are playing that game were the people who are degenerate. And they're the people who are here to buy today, sell today, and rinse and repeat tomorrow. That's what it is. I've not seen anything to make me think it's anything but that. So I'm good with it. Like, I'm good with it. But I think, like, this big idea everyone has is so far down the road because most people are just here to sell.
Facts. And it's got to be, dude, there's so many mints. Like, there's so many mints the past few weeks, especially. We've got to be out of liquidity, right? Like,
I mean,
we got to be tapped.
Like, Pepe Explorers, just a random 10K collection. They've done, over 40 ETH in volume in the last, hour and a half. Like, yeah, I think there's probably some wind coming out of the sails a little bit, but I don't know. It's Locust, dude. It's Locust. They're on these today, and they'll be on the next thing tomorrow. Blue Pets or that one that's coming tomorrow. There's still liquidity. People still have hope, but with every mint and with every Sammy sweeping 200 of something, somebody gets left holding a bag.
Oh, Sammy.
It's hot potato.
Do you got any whitelists in Discord right now? Any open raffles? I'm looking, actually.
I don't think so.
No, but you did the ones you were just mentioning, huh? The Pepe Explorers. I see that.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think like, yeah, everything is at a whitelist. I mean, I think there's been very few that haven't.
Dude, I've hit nothing lately. I'm on a big losing streak, which means, like, the win's coming soon, and it's gonna hit on a good one. I think it's gonna be it's usually how it works out, dude. I had no idea this was happening today. You and I were chatting just before we went live, and I think you had mentioned about captains and some reveal or whatever, and I'm like, what? Like, fucking what? Like, the captains have a whole thing going on today. I don't know if you guys saw, but they do, like, their art is revealing, but it's like a new thing, and I saw this one that's called Kong. And so I loved it, and that's the one I got to bring up. But they're doing what, a card game? They're going that route.
Yeah. I think the way that it works, it started yesterday, is that for years, they've just had like the art, whether you're a human or a shark or a Kong or an alien, or what else do they have? Like a kaiju. And the art was always just kind of meh. And this is their art now. It's a TCG game. So, there's rarities within it. I don't know how what you have affects the rarity, or if it's just like RNG. Like if you're a human, did you just RNG get, a rare human? But yeah, it's all part of the TCG that they're doing. And I guess similar to my thesis on art, I don't see it. Like, I don't get it, but it's fine. It's fine for people. You got to have a narrative. So I guess, the weird thing was, do you remember when Captains came out, the whole thing was going to be like dynamic traits, and they were going to get artists to come in and you could buy traits and swap them. And it
never happened, right?
Didn't happen. I feel like the very baseline for launching an NFT, especially like a PFP collection, is you need the fucking art.
Yeah.
Like, you need the art. I'm surprised that they were able to kind of get away with it for so long, but they built $100 million card infrastructure. I mean, there's just no way.
Yeah. You can only get away with that if you've got the right people that like have respect, or if it's back to the like not understanding and being able to believe that there's no ceiling or whatever. It's back to that thing. You're just always like with Captains, you're like, well, there's always a chance because they're well connected, they're well funded, right? And maybe they're just not revealing everything yet. And so with them, I think it's the only reason they didn't get fudded like anybody else would. And they got FUD, make no mistake, they got FUD. But that, like, what they've done the past few years for anybody else would have been a death sentence. Like,
you could never survive that. No. Yeah, you could never survive that. But they were able to, and I don't know how their floor is doing. Yesterday was down. It was like 0.18, give or take.
Yeah, 0.14 now.
Yeah.
So is it a new collection, or did the art update on it? Oh, the art's updated on it.
Okay. Yeah. You can choose to reveal or not reveal. So, some of them are not revealed, so people may be playing like the rarity game on that.
But I think there's an element to re-rolling, unless people just say it like that, and it's not technically re-rolling your NFT's art. But I did see people saying rolling again. Might just mean buying it unrevealed, and that might be what they mean. That's probably it.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. They don't look bad. Like, they look decent. And also, like, it feels like doing a thing to do a thing, which you maybe have to do. You just kind of have to do it. So
it's kind of the most basic of things, right? Like, here's your art for your NFT. If I was like, you've got a few people breaking into like the TCG. The TCG thing is like the agents. It's like everyone, once someone does it, then somebody else does it. And if I was trying to bet on who's got the best chance of making it happen, like, Ray is obviously really connected in Asia. So I could see him having a leg up on like Pudgy Penguins from that perspective. But I don't know, like, dude, I don't know how anybody competes in that market. I'm not sure. Like, Pudgies versus Meme Land for who's going to be the winner in this TCG thing. I don't know. I just feel like we're early, man. I don't know. I hope it all works out.
Hey, best case scenario is that it all works out. It, like, okay, the fucking cringy saying, but the rising tide thing, as cringy as it is, like,
yeah, it's got some truth behind it.
I mean, if one of the things goes parabolic, then everybody looks for what's the next one? What's the beta play to it, or who else could do what they did? And that's why. That's the only reason why. But it makes sense, and it's how things work. And
but like, in fairness to Ray too, like, anyone who paid the 1.069 ETH to mint, minters had the opportunity to cook. I mean, the floor on Meme Land was 3 to 10 ETH for a while. Jesus, not to mention the meme bag, the meme bag that you got. So, like, they're doing something. They're a small team, but yeah, am I like impressed by? I'm not impressed by anything anymore.
Right, man. The amount of money, like you saying, what their floor was, just it hits different these days, man. Like,
can't do it anymore.
You remember looking at, floor prices and everything was 5, 10, 15, 20 ETH. Everything. Different time was a different universe, man.
It was.
Like, fuck. All right, let's look back at the market a little more. We're not dumping on any news yet. Maybe when the missiles start flying, maybe then things change a little bit. But
That
dude,
could
like
be fun.
it could be. Usually is. Not rooting for people to get hurt, by the way. But
Of course not.
sentiment's still real bad though. Like really bad. By the way, the Zcash thing didn't help last week. We got to mention that here. But Peter Schiff put out it's a funny post. Almost 60% of Bitcoiners believe that even if Bitcoin crashes to 1,000, more than a 99% decline, wiping out almost all Bitcoin investors, bankrupting MicroStrategy, blah, 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 that he's still wrong. And he calls it a cult. And he's like, right, because I think, honestly, if Bitcoin fell to 1,000, I would still believe in it. I would. It'll never fall to 1,000, by the way. But I loved Benjamin Cohen. I loved his reply because it's also pretty spot on. If you think that's cult-like behavior, would you agree that being bearish from $0 to 126K over more than 10 years and saying you're right every 4 years would also be cult-like behavior? It's a fucking great post.
Yeah. That's the response. There's nothing more to it. I mean, everything's a cult.
It's pretty good. Kalshi's got they have a market for this Bitcoin price this year. I'm not going to pull it up, but people thinking we go as low as 57K this month. Wouldn't shock. Nothing will surprise. Nothing. There are no numbers you could throw out there, high or low numbers that would surprise me. Nothing in this space surprises me anymore. And
no.
I hope everybody's there.
I stopped trying to even predict or like. I just don't know, man. There's too much. There's just too much fuckery with everything that like I don't know how anybody predicts anything anymore.
Yeah. SpaceX IPO tomorrow will get really interesting, I think. Like,
is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, dude, nice.
So it's like some of what's going on in the market has got to be just people getting liquid for this thing, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. It's going to get spicy. Maybe.
We said in VC last night, like between SpaceX and Anthropic and Palantir, we're heading to like a place that we've never been before, right? With all of this crazy shit with AI, space exploration. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see like, damn, we're advancing like before our eyes.
Tully or Mert had a let me see if I can find it real quick, but had a post about that. I think it was Mert just saying like, guys, like if you don't understand we're in this crazy fucking sci-fi world and how exciting it is and you're like bearish right now, he's like, and I'm with him, man. Was it Mert? I want to see if I can find it. Because it is when you think about it like that. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. When did everybody go? When did everyone everywhere get so pessimistic about everything? We live in the golden era, sci-fi-esque intelligence machines, miracle drugs, self-driving cars, space flight, new monetary systems, robotics, and quantum computing. It's fucking awesome and it's exciting. And if you don't see the kind of opportunities out there, and I just even look over at AI crypto and I look at stuff like Venice and I look at stuff like, I hope people have been seeing it this week, OpenServe. Like these are, and look at even outside of AI, but like Hyperliquid, these opportunities I think keep coming. These things that turn into like monster tokens. And OpenServe I think is going to turn into a monster token, and it started. But yeah, Gravity very well could be, should be, like it feels like it. Biggest IPOs ever is the top of it. It should be, right? We're used to that in this space. Like what the other deeds minted. How do you get bigger than that? You don't. Everything's down after that. You would think it plays out the same way over there. And then I think that it's all crime anyways, and they're going to find a way to keep the crime, keep criming, just keep criming. But
that's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Yeah. But it does feel bad here. There was an interesting post, Wintermute, saying there's no sign of capital returning, and Beanie's been posting about this too. There's no investors here. It's different. Like there's no money in crypto anymore, and it feels like that. And Whale had made a comment about it too, like separate, but like. Just this idea that there's no easy money anymore here. I don't fully agree. I do think there is easy money if you stay away from the super shitty stuff and if you can like stretch out your time horizon a bit. I don't think it's hard money. It's just not as easy as it used to be. I still think it's the best place, to gamble and, kind of change your life, even shitty stuff like this. But there is life-changing stuff for people. Did you see the Pump Fund stuff this week, by the way?
I put one in the bullish bear. I put this guy in the bullish bearish. Yeah.
Oh, no shit. Well, maybe we kicked that off early. Let me see what else I have. But here, let's do this then for the story. We'll go back to that for bullish bearish. But yeah, Pump Fund is this new, what is it? Like not dares, like bounties? Is it bounties? Okay.
Yep.
So you put up something you want somebody to do and they claim the fees on a coin if they do it, I think is like the gist of it. They got this guy drinking his own piss. I don't know if you saw this one.
I did. I didn't know if it was real, and it's how much did he get for this?
I don't think it was much, dude. I think it was like a couple grand at most.
Oh,
I don't-
couple grand to drink your own pee. Dude, I don't know. This whole thing is, what is this one here? 6 milligrams.
It's the same. It's the same dude. I
Prazolam.
think he's just saying he made more than he's made at Taco Bell for a month or something like that. And he's saying I got to take that much like fucking Xanax to make it through a Taco Bell shift. So he'd much
Okay.
rather drink his piss.
Yeah,
That's how
You
down
know
bad
what?
people are, man.
yeah. This is the thing. The bounty thing doesn't make me happy. It makes me like fucking sad that like people are in that position where like a couple grand to drink your piss. What was that one? Black Mirror had an episode where one of the guys was like, online doing
Yeah.
the same kind of thing. He had to
Yep.
like rip his teeth out, and it's just like sucks. I was driving by a homeless guy the other day, and I just thought like, man, anytime I feel bad about whatever the fuck is going on, like there are some people who just have it infinitely worse, man.
Dude, for real. Okay, do you think, is this good or bad? Like, should it exist? And it doesn't matter if we think it should exist. It does. I don't think you stop it. Late stage humanity facts, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a bad thing for something like this to exist?
Like maybe, but I'm just of the mindset like if there's people willing to give money to people to do things like this, and if they get the money, I guess like that dude with the tattoo, I'm just like, oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's just like anything. It's like anything, just that sucks. It's just a symptom of the underlying thing being so bad and broken and whatever. And you don't fix it by what? Like banning this stuff. I don't think anybody's calling for this to be banned, but there's no fixing this unless you fix the underlying problem here, which is everybody's hopeless and nobody has money. And so they're willing to be like a total fucking degenerate to, I don't know, to even make it now. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It is where we're at. The Zcash compromise. I mean, we don't even know that anything was compromised, but the Zcash story last week, somebody found a bug. You I think using a model like an LLM, found a bug in Zcash that, like the worst case scenario people were saying is you can mint infinite tokens, and maybe it's been going on for years, and Zcash fell damn near 50%. But very quickly, you had people out there like Mert and some other people, like even I think Bread Guy maybe put out a post like, guys, it's not like, did some looking into it. It's not as bad as they're making it sound. And we had talked about it. I'm like, dude, Zcash is probably an incredible buy right now. With as low as it fell, ended up being a pretty incredible buy. I think you'd be up like 40% if you caught the bottom there. Wasn't as bad as people thought, but this is the era we're heading into now with these models getting so good. Everything is exploitable, which is good for crypto. It's good for everything, but everything's exploitable. Be really fucking safe out there, because that time is, the amount of hacks and things you've seen this year is, I think, nothing compared to what's coming. So like, yeah, get ready, be safe, all that shit. Oh, and then there was last little bit of fuckery, Humanity Protocol. That was compromised. Not even, this one feels a little shittier. This coin, I'm trying to remember the market cap of this coin. It was up there, I think, in the hundreds of millions, I think. Did you hear this story?
No.
Okay. Their token, their investor token unlock was coming like in a week. And magically, they got hacked. Somebody got an employee's laptop and was able to steal something like $30 to $40 million worth of tokens, like sold that amount of tokens. Okay. That laptop supposedly had 6 private keys on it. They were all part of like, for the multi-sig and stuff like that. And they're like, guys, fuck, dude, we something's happening. Let's look into what's happened. And they give their incident report here, and they tell what happened. Again, an employee's laptop compromised. They had all those private keys on it. Like, this is such high level fuckery here. It's so crazy. Yeah. Over 30 million in losses here. Wow. Token price crashed 90%. Yeah, it's pure fuckery. Fuck this space, man. Like, what a dirty, dirty space. All right. Let me get our bullish bearish set up here. I hope there's some good shit. In fact, I'm going to peek and see if I got any put aside too. Ooh, I like that one. Anything this week you're looking forward to?
Just whatever the next runner is. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What am I looking forward to this week? The weekend. I'm looking forwad to the weekend.
I like that. That's a
Duckies. Yes, I minted Duckies. They are not minting out. That's okay. We had a little teaser on the Kong's website.
oh
Looking forward
shit.
to, looking forward to that.
Hang on, let me throw that up here.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah. Well, why don't you say a little something? What can you say?
Dude, I changed the banner earlier and it didn't.
No, it's me. I didn't refresh.
It's you. Yeah. What can I say? Not a lot right now. I can't say anything right now. I've heard some people thinking that this is a collaboration with the Goblins. I guess somehow people got that from this. I don't know. But it's not that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Give us can you give any dates? Any little tease, little something.
Tease. Yeah. So we're some weeks away. Yeah, we're some weeks away. But more will be coming soon. Okay. I guess maybe I've talked about it before. Like it's a fidget spinner. It's another fun thing to do, another experiment to do something. And, you won't see it on the shelves in Walmart or Target. You might see it going down in a degenerate Discord if you've got degenerate friends. You know what? The hope is that we do something fun that is, I say, similar to Death Stir, but different. It's different. There'll be more than just a token with this. It'll be sort of like a gamified fidget spinner of sorts. And I think the idea is we're going to kind of tease some of this stuff out. And then, we'll start ramping up a bit before we actually go. Because we'll be doing some collabs and things like that.
Fuck. I can't wait. Dude.
With there'll be collabs opening up at some point. So,
all right.
That's all I can say right now.
I dig it. I fucking dig it. Okay. All right. I found a couple of bullish bearish I like too. I'm going to add. You want to cue it up?
Yeah. 1 sec here. Also, I got a hard stop in 8 minutes or so.
Okay. We'll get it in.
Where is it? Bullish
I got
bearish.
it. I'm on it.
Okay. Yeah, hit it.
Bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish, bullish bearish.
Oh man. Oh my God. I haven't watched any of the NBA finals yet. But how is it, by the way? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's been a good series. Yeah,
this is after the last game, game 3?
Yeah. The Spurs won in New York, and New York fans, man.
So Knicks fans assaulting anybody with a Spurs jersey on.
There's so many of these, man. There's just so many. It's just ridiculous.
That's fucked up.
It's
I saw the fights, but I didn't know they were just blindly targeting.
Yeah. You're wearing a Spurs jersey, so we're gonna fuck you up.
That's fucked up.
Bunch of pigs. Very bearish on that, by the way.
So bearish. That's so stupid. Spurs in 6.
Ooh. I would go Knicks in. I would go Knicks in 5.
Okay. All right. This is the moment a customer busted 2 shell workers running the screw scam to charge gas to another customer.
Never even seen this, but something to be on the lookout for.
He told them straight, take the screws out or I'm ruining your entire company.
Yeah, you just got to play it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but it's community notice.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Do we need the audio? No screw.
Well, you don't really need it. They start, screwing around and, he's pissed because there's a screw that I think keeps the pump going so they can apparently use your your card is still in and they could fill up more gas for somebody else.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it goes on for a bit, but I'd never seen this before, so it was kind of interesting.
Okay, hang on. Let's see what the community note is.
Yeah.
Experts in law enforcement have debunked the screw scam. Weights and measures Weights and Measures officials state that screws are often used as a standard maintenance repair to hold the pump flap in place.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So you don't need to be aware of the screw scam.
You
Anymore.
see a screw, you're okay.
Yep.
Supposedly. I don't trust even that. So I'm
Bearish on people
bearish in
posting
general.
shit that's not real.
Yeah, it's like everything these days. Weird. Okay, Stephen A. Smith claps back at Trump. The brother wasn't awake was this at the game? If it was that important for you to be there, why'd you look like you were asleep? Okay, this is at the Knicks game. Trump showed up. They had crazy security. Is there any footage of it?
No, I mean, there's footage of Trump sleeping out there. But yeah, I mean, Stephen A's got a point. You know, Trump does get pretty sleepy, and like I don't know why he had to show up and make things miserable for everybody else.
Yeah,
like, security and all that. I don't know.
Bearish.
I'm bearish on Trump showing up to the game.
Yep, with you. Okay. When MJ was asked about LeBron James teaming up with Wade and Bosch in Miami, he said, "There's no way with hindsight I wouldn't ever call up Larry, called up Magic, and said, hey, let's get together and play on one team." Yeah, I was trying to beat those guys. Yes, dude. I love the LeBron versus Michael debate. I've been doing that a lot lately. I told you I've been going down like I've been watching so much Michael Jordan, dude. He was the fucking greatest.
Yeah, I like that attitude. Like, no, I'm not trying to team up with you to get a championship. I'm trying to beat your ass.
Yep.
I'm bullish on that.
Bullish on Jordan, the fucking GOAT. It's not even close. Disney sold us the same animation for years.
I'm sure you've seen these before.
I've never seen this.
Oh yeah, isn't it funny how like
what the fuck?
They're derivatives, bro.
But how do you do that so perfectly? Like back then, it's not like you could just like reuse an asset, I don't think, right? Because it's all hand drawn.
They must have just, I don't know, maybe to some degree had the outlines, and so like it was just easy to copy pasta.
Dude, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And it's not noted or anything. What the fuck?
No. I mean, I've seen these going around for a little bit, but
dude, my mind's blown.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. I'm bullish on it for some reason, but
me too.
Wow. You heard of hobby horsing, now witness the new and competitive sport of synchronized walking. Come on.
Oh, it gets in rough.
This is real?
I mean, again, like sometimes I post these things and they're not real. But as far as I understand, this is
dude, his coach is into it.
It's kind of hard to take seriously. I mean, I'm sure it takes effort to some degree.
Are they racing and they just have to keep the same form, or are they like
they're probably being judged on like synchronized swimming or skating, where it's like, hey, how in unison are you? How much, yeah.
This is insane.
I know. We have to have something for everything.
This is so fucking crazy.
I'm bearish on that. Not gonna lie.
Really bearish. Steven Spielberg says aliens have visited Earth based on the circumstantial evidence of everything I've gathered through my whole life and everybody I've listened to and every documentary I've watched and blah, blah, blah. I absolutely think they've been here and they are here, and who knows, maybe they've always been here. That comes out this weekend, by the way.
I know. I think I'm going to go see it.
That's what's up.
Nikki was like, let's go to the theater and see it. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's good.
She likes Emily Blunt and she's in there. So yeah.
What's his name? Who is the first whistleblower guy? David Grush?
He was one of them.
One of the first. He's come out, I think, just yesterday, and he said we definitely have like organics, like bodies, and he also was like way more specific about stuff. He mentioned intelligent plasma, like a thing we heard about before, but he like full on said it too. So like it's a life form, like plasma can be alive, and that's one of the things we got out there. But bullish on all this shit,
of course.
I can't even view that.
This was just the you could just scroll down. It's this.
It's the pump fun thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bearish on this.
Bearish. Guy got a tattoo on his head to claim what ended up being, I think, like $15,000-$20,000 in the end. There was some like other things that happened there.
Okay.
He misspelled the tattoo was misspelled, and so it didn't qualify for the fee. So there was another coin launched that it's so perfectly fucking fitting for this space,
dude.
It's funny. And shitty, but yeah, like $15,000. It was life changing for him. He was on the spaces and he was crying and he loved it. So
all right, I'm happy for him then.
Yep. The ball was gone before the dad even finished saying thank you.
All right, so he gets past the ball. The dad gets past the ball by a fan who caught a foul ball. Right, here it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Here it comes. Oh, wait. This is after.
Oh, should I go to the? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, is the kid crying now?
Yeah. And the brother's
Aw.
pissed. The brother's like to the right of him, and he's just cut. And he's sad. Yeah, I pictured like us at a game and like one of us doing that. He's sad. He's
Ooh.
like, "You motherfucker!"
Brother's
Now,
gonna whoop
now the
his
brother's
ass.
crying, but it turns out good in the end. The athletic staff came over and they hooked them both up.
That's fucking cool, man. Bullish on all that. Bullish on all that. Fucking love it. All right, I think our last one. So we got to get you out of here. Trump family's made $2.3 billion in profit from its crypto ventures. Oh, bearish. Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
Dude, yes.
Absolutely ridiculous. Hang on. Let me see. I want to see if I can sneak one more in, but I don't want it to take long. Hang on. Yeah, let's go this. Tom Brady released a new coconut water drink called Good Nut. Do you see that?
No.
Good Nut.
No, I didn't.
Good Nut coconut water drink, which is funny because South Park had an episode years ago that he was going to put out something called butt cream goo. So we'd have a butt cream goo drink, and it's not far off from what actually happens. South Park's got a really crazy high batting average with this shit. So love to see it. And then I'm just going to do a shill. I'm just going to do a little shill, a little bullish bearish of my own, but mine's by Animoca Brands. It's powered by my team at Ethos Swarm. 10,000 users signed up for it this past, in the past 5 days, 7 days. It's been a very short time frame. Fucking users ripping. Number 3 in productivity agents on OpenClaw behind Hermes and OpenClaw. Fucking cooking right now. Incredible thing. So if you haven't tried mine, you should. EthosSwarm.ai. Go give it a try. Guys, go to CyberKongs on X. Follow along there for this especially. Get your ass in Wall Street Kongs. All kinds of crazy alpha. Henry, any other final words?
No, sorry. I'm in the middle of registering for something IRL and
Get it in.
I need to do it. So
Get it in. I'll
no.
see us out. I'll
Come
see us
into
out.
Wall Street Kongs and we will get you streeting.
There you go. Luca Net's on the show next week. We'll see you there, same time, same place, all that good stuff. Guys, have a great week. We'll see you.
See ya.
Bye.